Beloved Masters, the majority of humanity has forgotten that within the universal laws there is a God-given right which allows each human being to reclaim the ability to commune with the ascended masters and the great beings of the higher realms. Internal communication is a direct sharing of thoughts without words or sound. This is your natural state of being. However, there are prerequisites and conditions that must be attained before you can access the universal telepathic airways. While in your pyramid of light in the fifth dimension, ask that your guardians, guides and angelic helpers join you there. Ask your personal council of light to assist you in your endeavors, to strengthen your resolve and to give you the power, will and wisdom that you need to move into the next level of spiritual awareness. You all are in a critical phase of your spiritual growth process, whereby you are being asked to release all that is holding you back from the spiritual freedom you are seeking. This means dysfunctional and restrictive relationships, harmful addictive and negative habits, thought patterns, and possessions that are taking up too much of your time, effort and abundance. During this shifting of the ages cycle, you are experiencing a great variety of transformative changes. You are reclaiming all the personal fragments of energy or thought forms that you created during your long journey into physical expression. You are reuniting with the many sparks of consciousness that make up your divine self and your soul family, and you are also striving to become a spiritual or human adult while existing in an ever-expanding, multidimensional realm of physicality. Those of you who have laid the groundwork, and who are well on your way to self-mastery, are now ready for the next level of spiritual awareness. You? The star seed, the brave ones who have suffered through and emerged triumphant from many dark nights of the soul in order to purge yourselves of old self-limiting concepts and energy patterns, are now ready to step to the foreground as the vanguard of evolving humanity and the inhabitants of the light, bright and refreshed earth. You must consciously examine your beliefs and discard those which no longer serve your greatest good. You must remove yourself from the restrictions and the distortions of the collective consciousness belief patterns of the past. By doing so, you will gradually be lifted from the stifling density of the third and lower fourth dimensional environment. You must disentangle yourselves from the confinement of misplaced obligations, real or imagined restrictions, and the distorted, debilitating beliefs of the lower realms of physicality. Being in the world but not of it is one of the most important truths a budding master must learn and apply. Your main goal is to return to an accepted spectrum of duality, whereby your energetic signature is vibrating at a harmonious frequency pattern, which is compatible with the mid-fourth dimension or higher. This is the required level of harmonious frequencies needed to tap into the power and magic of the transmuting violet flame and to begin to access and use a full measure of adamantine particles of creator light. This light has consciousness, and as you assimilate it, and then activate it with your loving intention, the gift of higher consciousness is yours to use and to share. Never forget, this creator light is your lifeline to the all that is. The world within is filled with magic, wonderment and access to abilities that are beyond your imagining. You have spent a much longer time in a non-physical reality than you have in a physical body. Earthly existence is merely a moment in time compared to the eternity of the higher realms. Your sacred mind is a storehouse of past experiences, wisdom, and cosmic law. When the soul merges fully with the sacred heart, it is a grand reunion of monumental proportions. The soul, your intuition, and your inner sensory abilities are all etheric light sources. When your intentions are centered in love and projected with purity, you become a powerful source of sacred fire energy. Many years ago, November 2003, we gave you a message entitled "You are the in-breath of the Creator." In that message we told you, there have been some misconceptions about the in-breath, and the popular belief has been that, at the appropriate time, the Creator will breathe in all that has been created. This is not true. The Creator is sending forth its radiance to incorporate all the magnificence that has ever been created. Beloved ones, you are the in-breath. You will breathe in the essence of the Creator as you ready your human vessel to receive more and more refined light and the rarefied vibrational frequencies of the higher realms. You, in your human vessel, will incorporate the essence of the Creator that is permeating the earth plane as well as the entire universe. We cannot emphasize enough how important the breath is in reclaiming your divine nature. not the shallow breathing that the majority of people on Earth have accepted as the proper way to breathe. This type of shallow breathing has resulted in many debilitating symptoms and diseases, as well as limiting your intake of divine essence, which is critical to your well-being, and the reclamation of your vessel of light. We have explained and emphasized the infinity breath, the accordion breath, and how important is the practice of breathing with intention. The infinity breath could be called the ascension breath, for it aligns your galactic chakras with your physical vessel, and it clears and opens the passageways to the higher dimensions. It speeds up the process of building your ascending vehicle of light called the Merkava. It also facilitates the opening of the portal to your sacred mind, and the front and back portals to your sacred heart. The accordion breath * facilitates a double benefit. It draws forth the adamantine particles stored within the root chakra, and also the adamantine particles stored within your etheric replica, which is located within your fifth-dimensional personal pyramid of light. This divine light flows forth from the city of light in which you have established a connection. Once this process is activated, it supplies a continuous flow of creator particles to and through your physical vessel. It then flows out into your personal 12-ray creator wheel, and ultimately out into the world of form in a powerful infinity sign. The accordion breath technique can be found in Archangel Michael's 6th book of messages, The Secrets of Self-Mastery, www.starquestmastery.com, RVU, as the ways howers and the pathfinders must lighten your own path, and draw on your own precious inner wisdom, which has been paid for and won through many long ages of experience, trials, and suffering, and ultimately success. Because you are in a very critical phase of your illumination process, a time when you are most vulnerable and your trials and tests may not be as dramatic as in the past, you are quite often confused, and you do not know what the next step is or what the next truth is that you are to incorporate into your ever-changing reality. Beware of falling back into the old patterns of allowing others to do your thinking, to lead the way without question, without validating what is your truth by going inward and connecting to that infallible source, your own divine presence. Many of you are still seeking outside yourself, turning to those you think are more powerful or more knowledgeable than you, hoping they will lead the way so you will not have to step to the forefront into untested territory. We tell you, beloved ones, this will not work. So many of you are still struggling in your relationships, which are the source of a good percentage of the present pain and suffering of the human species. Are you willing to solicit the assistance of your higher self to help you review and analyze from a higher vantage point the reasons why you interact and react as you do with your mate, your family, and those with whom you have a close relationship? Are you afraid to state your truth, and to stand firm in your decision to become the master of your own destiny? Are you learning to only give of yourself that which you feel comfortable in giving, as you learn to adhere to the laws of balance and harmony in giving and receiving? Are you still afraid of being alone, losing your job or your security? Do you still doubt that you can handle success, power, or responsibility? Many of you will be led to the edge of the abyss during these coming years. It will seem as though there is only darkness, a great void or sure destruction before you, but actually it will be your spirit self nudging you forward, tempting you to try your symbolic wings and testing you to see if you are ready to soar. Remember, when you state, I surrender all that I have, and all that I am for my greatest good, or I align my will with the divine will of our Father or Mother God for my highest good and the greatest good of all, it does not mean that you are giving up your worldly possessions or your free will. It is about trusting the wisdom of your oversoul or higher self and your God self, for these wise, higher facets of your divine consciousness always know what is best, and what is most beneficial for you at any given time. My brave ones, you cannot be faint of heart or timid in spirit, for the next step on your path toward full self-mastery is to take control of your personal world, to step forward with courage and determination as you reclaim your divine heritage. It is waiting for you, however you must draw to you, integrate and activate the Creator Essence adamantine particles of light, the divine substance of all creation that you will use to mold and create your wondrous new world. You have always been destined to become the catalyst and director of your own future. You must infuse your vision with emotions of excitement and daring, you must be bold and courageous as you go against the tide of commonality, and you must move out from beneath the stranglehold of mass consciousness. You must speak words that resonate with the vibrations of success, and you must assume the stance and take the actions of a triumphant winner. You must dare to risk your all as you prove to yourself that when you are in harmony with spirit, whatever you give freely with loving intent will be returned 100-fold. You all have an integral part to play. No longer will you be able to abdicate your authority or to follow meekly where others lead you. You are destined to take an active part, and to play the role you were assigned by your divine self. That which will be your gift and contribution to the whole. As you strive to fulfill the oath you took before incarnating into this most critical time on earth, we promise you that we will assist you in every way that universal law allows. We are all in this journey together, and we are always nearby to guide and protect you. You are loved most profoundly. I am Archangel Michael.